It's a thing that you don't see enough of in trading. People will reward things that don't work, which is kind of crazy, right? But it's to do the opposite of that is one of the hardest things you'll ever do in trading.
Yeah, and I think that makes a lot of sense. But for most people, it's going to be hard to implement. Maybe at the beginning, like when they don't know like what's going to work and when to ask to trade, then they can kind of fall.
Well, I mean, the thing is, every single educator that you have out there will say, "Oh, you've got to let your profits run. You've got to cut your losses early, right?" And it's coming off. I'm going to close it just to be a profitable trade. When in fact, the actual, you might work off daily charts, the candle hasn't changed, or 4-hour charts, the candle hasn't given you that exit signal, and you're just like, I'm watching my P&L, and the P&L tells you start panicking, and of course emotion takes over and makes us start doing crazy things, which is not part of the process. So yeah, I think if you can go in there going, I'm doing well, instead of actually just crystallizing that profit, maybe I can look to add to the trade, and it changes your mindset. But again, that's incredibly hard to do. So that's the thing that every new trader and most intermediate traders and actually a lot of professional traders will find hard is that cliche that you hear time and time again, that you've got to let your profits run and you've got to cut your losers. I think cutting your losers is quite easy to do once you've actually become disciplined. Letting your profits run, I think, is quite a hard one. So you get all these people coming out and saying, "Oh, your winners take care of themselves." Well, I think that's actually not true. I think being able to extract more out of your trade is actually so difficult to do. Cutting out the losses for me is like, it's not doing what I want to do. I'll just get out the trade and move on to something else. But everyone says, "Oh, your winners take care of themselves."